Ever wanted to use your voice to make a living, but weren't sure of how nor what to do about it? Perhaps your full-time job is sapping your energy, and you've been on the lookout for something else you can start doing part-time. One of the greatest ways to use your talent while earning money is voice acting. There's a rapidly growing demand for voiceover talent, and there's a place for you. I'm Danley Uche, professional voiceover talent and audiobook narrator. In 2009, I had just recovered from an accident that nearly made me dumb. A few months later, I stumbled upon voiceover. I wanted to get in so badly, but I didn't know how nor where to start, and I didn't know anyone who could guide me. Even more was the fact that getting access to the right equipment was not affordable. Now fast forward to 2019, my career kicked off, and I got my first paying gig within weeks. I was so excited, and I knew that this was really worth it. In 2019, voiceover easily became my full-time job, and I became a freelancer working from home. I literally went from squatting to being able to afford a comfortable apartment and repeatedly getting paid over $400 to voice 1-minute video. But hold on, I know you're probably thinking, well, that's because you sound like this or that. Well, not exactly. Voiceover is a multi-billion-dollar industry that you too can come in and unleash your creativity while getting paid to be a voice actor and unleashing those voices in your head. The crucial requirement for what we do is not just your voice, as that only makes up for over 10%, but you have to learn how to perform voiceover professionally, and you have to learn the business side of it. Everyone is capable of voice acting, but not everyone knows the how of performing and running a profitable voiceover business. Perhaps you're just starting to learn about this industry, or you're where I was in 2009. One thing I have learned over the years is that voiceover can be tough to figure out on your own. But once you learn the most important things there is to learn, voiceover is easily one of the coolest jobs in the world. It's fun and it's lucrative. That's why I'm organizing the second edition of my professional voiceover training, which kicks off this weekend. It's called Your Voice into Money. The first edition was a tremendous success.
That's a waste of time because a lot of resources, too many resources, and at the end of the day, it gets overwhelming. Yeah. So I felt like I needed direction. And so far, this training has been eye-opening. It has been enlightening. I'm more relaxed now.
Oh, great to hear that.
Yeah. I've also learned a couple of things. It's now more obvious. Okay, I'm getting somewhere with this thing. I'm going somewhere and I know the road, the path that I need to take to get there. I'm not just trying out every new kind of cranny and, putting my hand on a lot of things.
I learned a lot. I don't think I would have ever learned things on my own. So I'm very thankful for this training.
More than ever before, brands and businesses are now making storytelling a part of their marketing mix. Voiceover is a very human skill, and our job cuts across commercials, e-learning, audiobooks, animation, gaming, and so on and so forth. There's a ton of work in the industry. Need I say, there's more job now than there's ever been in the history of our industry. Now is a great time for you. In your Voice into Money 2.0, I'll walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to start doing voiceover effectively and getting paid for it. Gaining an understanding of how the business works is a crucial part of what we do. Whether you're a novice or at intermediate level, the training gives you a head start on voiceover. Here are some cool benefits of signing up for this training. I'll give you 10. 1. You'll learn how to become a confident and believable voiceover performer. 2. You'll learn how to set up a low-budget home studio that you can use to record voiceover for clients anywhere in the world. No questions asked. Along with that, you're going to learn how to record and edit audio like a pro, using my secret simplified technique that I've been using to edit voiceovers. Gain an understanding of the voiceover business. Knowing how to perform voiceover is one thing, but learning how to get the job, that's another thing. You'll also learn my client onboarding and negotiation process, how I've been able to repeatedly negotiate over 300,000 naira per 1-minute script. Basic diction and warm-up exercises. How to get through client-directed sessions. Voiceover etiquette. Voiceover branding tips. And finally, you get to become a part of my inner circle with free mentorship, because the learning never stops. And there's one more. You also stand the chance to work with me on upcoming projects next year. Remember this, the voiceover industry is evolving and you cannot afford to play catch up for too long. It's best to learn the key things as fast as possible. The information that I'm trying to compress here, because really it took me years to gather all of this that I've gathered. And most of all, I don't want you guys to make the mistakes I've made in my voiceover journey over these years. I've learned quite a lot the hard way, and I don't want to see another person walk through that blindly. Maybe your questions are, what if I have no clue whatsoever about voiceover? What if my voice doesn't sound right? What if I am not a tech-savvy person? What if I don't have the equipment? Or what if I already got trained by someone else but still confused? Can I be helped? Of course, the answer to this question is yes. As a voiceover talent, you can work from home. I have never met 95% of my clients, and that's because you can work from anywhere in the world. You can express yourself to earn. You don't have to worry about dressing up or showing your face. You can absolutely work in your pajamas. That's real. There are no restrictions, no age restrictions, and there is a place for every voice, and that includes yours. I'd like you to click the link somewhere around this video to learn how you can become a part of this high-value, intensive voiceover training. Remember, there has never been a better time for you to become a part of the voiceover industry. Voiceover is a very human skill, and what we do cuts across industries. There is virtually no industry that I can think of where our services are not required. I'd be happy to help you jumpstart your voiceover career so that you can save time by leveraging on my knowledge and experience.
I really gained from this training. I mean, like I posted in the group some minutes ago. This is the first time I have gotten live direction, like you get feedback instantly when you're doing your voiceover. Most of the trainings I've attended, yes, I don't get that. And you're a very patient person. You take your time to explain concepts, step by step, and you make sure you don't miss out any step. And also, of course, this is the first time also I'm taking a training where I'm being taught how to use the softwares like Audacity and Adobe Audition. Then I've learned about a bit about phrasing, like how to make it flow better.
There is a place for every voice, and that includes yours. I'd like you to click the link somewhere around this video to learn how you can become a part of this high-value, intensive voiceover training. Remember, there has never been a better time for you to become a part of the voiceover industry. 2023 is a great year, and I absolutely look forward to crushing some serious voiceover goals with you. See you in class.